Good day, I'm Carrie-Ann Smith and this is your JIS News for Monday, November 4. The Office of the Prime Minister will be upgrading the sporting infrastructure of 23 high schools to the tune of $250 million. The High School Sport Infrastructure Improvement Project is being implemented with support from the Ministries of Education, Agriculture and Local Government, along with other stakeholders.
Under this project, 10 schools will be targeted by the Sports Development Foundation in Phase 1 to the tune of $100 million during financial years 2014 to 2016. The Ministry of Agriculture, through the EU Sugar Transformational Project, has agreed to target yet another 13 schools which fall within the sugar transformation areas in Phase 1 of this initiative in the amount of $150 million.
Education Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaites says his ministry is happy to support the initiative.
There will be a budget line in our estimates this year, a significant one, so that we can partner with the ministry in charge of sports so that we can do our share of the infrastructure upgrading.
On Friday, Minister Nita Headley, along with a team of sporting representatives, embarked on a high school tour to launch the project. Schools visited were Grange Hill High in Westmoreland, Lacovia High in St. Elizabeth, and Vere Technical High in Clarendon. The Princess Margaret Hospital now has a new and improved X-ray department to better diagnose patients. The department, which was recently renovated, now has a new digital X-ray unit purchased for $12.6 million. Health Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson commissioned the unit into service on Thursday.
It will really bring to the fore the opportunity for faster throughput, more patients coming through, timely response, which means better and shorter time for diagnosis, definitive diagnosis. It also allows physicians to access the images remotely.
The X-ray department of the Princess Margaret Hospital was refurbished at a cost of $8.3 million. The scope of work included the upgrading of electrical work, as well as the installation of air conditioning units and tools needed for radiation protection. Meanwhile, plans continue to refurbish and upgrade the hospital into a state-of-the-art healthcare institution. The Accident and Emergency Department, which has already benefited from upgrading works, will be further rehabilitated at a cost of $40 million. A consultant is to be hired to oversee the drawings for the second phase of the project. Work is to begin this financial year on a new storage system, and money has been set aside to purchase new air conditioning units.
Funding has already been approved to purchase a new infant warmer and an incubator, both totaling a total cost of $3 million.
The government is also looking at options for funding the construction of houses for healthcare workers. Emergency response equipment valued at $1.2 million has been donated to the Community Disaster Risk Management Group that oversees disaster preparedness efforts for 4 communities in Portland. The equipment includes blankets, cots, water boots, a 1,000-gallon capacity water tank, raincoats, rope, and tarpaulins. The items will serve the communities of Chepstow, Skibo, Bybrook, and Catalina. They were donated as part of the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency's Disaster Risks Management Sub-Regional Program funded by the European Union. Other components of the project include infrastructural drainage rehabilitation works valued at approximately $1.5 million and the development of a community disaster risk management plan. And finally, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller left the island Saturday for a 3-day official visit to Japan to further strengthen the friendship and cooperation between the two countries. During her visit, the Prime Minister will meet with His Imperial Highness Prince Akishino, as well as the Prime Minister of Japan, His Excellency Shinzo Abe. She is scheduled to address the IDB Japan Latin American and the Caribbean Conference, shaping the future between Japan and Latin America and the Caribbean. Mrs. Simpson Miller will also meet with Marubeni, Nippon Light Metals, and UCC, all major investors in Jamaica with interests in electricity, minerals, and Blue Mountain coffee. The Prime Minister is accompanied by the Minister of Science, Technology, Energy and Mining, Philip Paulwell, Permanent Secretary in the Office of the Prime Minister, Anika Miller, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Ambassador Paul Robotham, Mrs. Simpson-Miller returns to Jamaica on November 9. In her absence, Finance and Planning Minister Dr. Peter Phillips is in charge of the government. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Carrie Ann Smith. Thanks for watching.